Hey guys, this is Tyler Zombro with Tread Athletics, and today I wanted to take a look at sinkers and inflection points with this pitch. So one thing I kind of want to preface the conversation with is that sinkers aren't going to generate a ton of whiffs as is. So if you're a pitcher looking to generate more swing and miss, throwing a sinker is likely not in your best interest. And so as we've been looking at inflection points, the red line dictating whiff rate, we want to see that above average. Blue line dictating WOBA, we want to see that below the line. With sinkers specifically, we're really not going to see a ton of movement with whiff rate. Again, we know it's a really marginal thing there. And again, I think as we evaluate the effectiveness of a sinker, taking a look at WOBA, which is the blue line here, is going to be a bit more important in seeing how that pitch performs. So first, starting with velocity, you can see whiff rate and WOBA kind of jumping around 92.5 miles an hour, whiff rate up, WOBA down. And again, overall, as we evaluate this pitch, we really just want to see that blue line of WOBA get below average. That means we're probably generating balls on the ground, weak contact, which at the end of the day is going to be your goal with this pitch. Again, not going to generate a ton of swing and miss, not going to be a strikeout pitch, really a pitch that you should not be utilizing with 2 strikes. So analyzing WOBA in this scenario is much more relevant than whiff rate. Next, looking at vertical break, I think this is a graph that's probably going to stick with us in terms of how we should shape our sinkers. Is you can see the hoppy ones here that stay above 10 vertical are generating a lower WOBA, but if we're creating depth with it, really getting under about 5 vertically is a really good goal. We know approach angle is going to be huge within this pitch, so looking at that side of it, this is something we've made videos about in the past, with Clay Holmes, for instance, having a steep vertical approach angle. Declan Cronin in-house, another really good example of a guy who can get steep with that pitch. So ultimately, when they're getting below 5 vertically and that approach angle is playing right, you're going to have some success with this pitch. Another thing with sinkers, if we're not generating a ton of whiffs and we need weak contact, where they're thrown at in the zone is going to be so critical for success. Can we keep that ball down in the zone? Are you getting to good thirds or maybe even edges of the plate to make sure that pitch is profiling how you need it to? Looking at horizontal break, this is another good graph that we can take home in terms of WOBA. Once you're getting past 15 inches of run on that pitch, you can see some success with WOBA going down. So this really gives us 2 staple points of getting to sub 5 vertically and getting past 15 horizontally in terms of arm side movement. And then of course, looking at your release height, seeing if you can play the approach angle game and throwing that in really good spots. But to recap, sinkers aren't going to generate a ton of whiffs. We're looking more so at WOBA for the weak contact component. Again, if we can really stay under 5 vertical, if we can get past 15 horizontal, and we feel good commanding that pitch to generate some weak contact, could be really useful in your arsenal. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.